Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play more UberRussia in Europa Universalis IV. Okay, Zan has decided for some reason to get rid of one of their troops, which I don't like. They only have infantry. They only have a 1-0 leader. Not much better than our 1-1. Actually, he's slightly worse than our 1-1. I'm thinking we might want to make our heir into... well, he's average. He's got 9 monarch points. He's not terrible, but he's also quite old. He's 48. What if we go ahead and make him into a general? And he's quite bad. Let's see if we can get him dead. Wouldn't mind if he were to die. Maybe we could get a little bit luckier. Have a younger heir with better stats. Incidentally, we're also about to get Forced March, which could be good. We're also about to get this thing, which is going to be very good. Monthly autonomy change all the time. East Francia. Okay, Reformation's already up to Reformed relation. We're seeing some Reformed people. We've got Protestant, and we should have at least one province that's Reformed. There it is, right up there, at East Frisia. Very interesting, cool. Revolt risk seems fine. I don't actually have any issues with it at all. Even the province we're trying to convert has 0%. Because we increased autonomy here. It's kind of nice being able to do that and have it not affect goods produced. Gain 1 base. Wow, this is a really cool event. Let's see, do we want to gain 1 base tax in Troitsky? Which is a iron-producing holding. 1 base tax would just give us more money, basically, of course, and it would give us more trade value, more produced. I mean, good, just all 3 types of money. It would also give us a little bit more force limit. It's not going to affect manpower. Or we could just gain stability. Stability would help with conversion. It's not permanent, though. So that's actually kind of an interesting little dilemma. We go for the permanent +1. You know, it would be just my luck that if I were to take the stability hit next month, comet. We would get hit by a comet. Almost guaranteed. Murphy's Law, you know, gamers, confirmation bias, whatever you want to call it. I just know it would happen. It's happened to me too many times. I don't trust this game. We're going to take the base tax, because base tax is permanent. As far as I know. Although it would be so cool if there were pop units in this game. Or if, you know, here's a crazy idea. What if, just a what if. What if every year a province's base tax grew by like 5%? 5% of it rounded down to the nearest 10th or the nearest 100th maybe. But if a province is looted, like it gets sieged, it kills 5% of the base tax. That would be cool. Because that would actually like really reward people who were defensive and protect their communities, and like you could actually see base tax change over time aside from just random little 1 base tax bumps. And areas that are like heavily engaged in war would see death. They would see lots of population go down. I wonder if that's moddable. I would love that. If there was a mod, I would totally play that. It couldn't be that hard, right? Just do a 1-year pulse. It would just increase all base tax by 5%. I might even be able to do that. Crying out loud. Can't be that hard. So if you did that, we'll upgrade the things that are kind of far away. Because actually, you know what? Come to think of it, does temples actually increase goods produced anymore? City, provincial tax income 40%, and you have a temple. So yeah, the temple does not increase goods produced anymore. It used to, I think. So there's really no difference. It doesn't matter where you build it. It does affect force limit though. Hey, we can build another guy. Friesland has become reformed. And then on the looting, I don't know how hard that would be, but to make it so that the base tax would go down by 5%. Now, percentages might be tricky. Brittany will be forced to give 10% of income, and they'll become a vassal. Alright. Return Brittany to its proper allegiance. Well, good job, France. Nobody cares about you, France. Yeah, percentages would be difficult. It'd be a lot easier with a mod to do like a flat modifier, like -0.1 or something. And even that would be better than having no effect. I just feel like looted is far too temporary. You know? Alright, where else can we colonize? Nowhere. Hey, Sibir is having some issues. How are you not... Oh, you're at war. That would explain why you're not broken. So, now that they're fully occupied, I wonder if maybe... if they were at peace, if their country would just, like, explode. Like, would you immediately fail to the Uzbek particularists? Alright. Really no reason to prioritize one over the other. We do want to get one more thing being built. We have 0 cavalry. What kind of modifiers do we have? Now, cavalry's still quite good. It wouldn't be terrible to have a cavalry. But we also have infantry combat ability, so... we're just so poor. The only thing we can afford is vodka. And infantry. And our one cannon. Old Bessie. Old Bertha. We'll call it Big Bertha. Big Bertha the cannon. For defense. And stronger global government. Sweet. I am so happy for that stealth buff. Reclaim Sky. In prestige. The rival of a rival. Poland. I could totally make you my friend. I could at least get the Diplo points for that. Not that we need the Diplo points, but... Denmark just declared war, even though they collapsed a few years ago. Muscovy's at war with Denmark. Interesting. Denmark was their ally. Up until just recently. Only 500 people there. Only 400 people up here. Much faster to get here, though. Colonize that way. Did we ever get our claim? We did. So that means that you don't have 2 allies. Oh, no, you did. Okay, you honored it on the right side. Never mind. Still, I wonder how strong Sweden is. Are you going to actually, like, beat up Muscovy for me? Sweden. I don't like that you're not on the top. Sweden. Why do you only have 13,000 troops? Why do you have fewer troops than I do? And Muscovy has 33,000. Wow, that feels like a lot. Should we build ships? We actually do have money. We're actually making ducats. Okay. Molten will cede Sind Cigar. Alright, if our ally will join us, and yes, he will now. All of a sudden, he is, really, totally all about it. Oh, that's if we declared war on Kazakh. He doesn't care about Sibir. That's the problem. -3 reasons for Sibir. If we didn't have that damn drunken reputation, he would join. I could fabricate a claim on Kazakh real quick. And then... yeah, I guess we'll take, we'll fabricate a claim on Irtish. And if we have to, we'll declare directly on Kazakh. Also, we did have these cores, and I want that land back. So, could be fun once Muscovy's, like, totally engaged in some sieges. They've got 1,000 troops here. If they get their whole army out there, or something, or we see them, like, lose a big fight, it'd be cool to attack them. Definitely going to take this for the forced march. Oh, right. I forgot to core one of my other provinces, didn't I? Yeah, the other colony has it finished. I really do enjoy colonization. Seems like a pretty easy decision. There's only 1,000 people here. They could technically kill the colony. Really prefer to avoid that. Especially after it got a 1 base tax bump. I don't know if that would still be there if the colony died and I had to start it over again. I think it might go away. So I'd rather just protect it. We'll keep knocking out as many temples as we can. Raise that force limit. If we could just knock out every four right now is giving us 1 more force limit, which is huge. Look at that, we're up to 14 force limit now. Isn't that crazy? UberRussia's getting Uber. So I wonder if Muscovy's going to take colonization. Well, we do have an army right here. And suddenly the supply limit's 24. I think we'll fight these guys. Novgorod no longer considers us to be a rival. Good. You don't really exist anymore, so... And they're no longer a valid rival for us. So we've eclipsed them. Suppose that means we better stop embargoing them. Who shall we rival now? Golden Horde or no guy? Well, we're not going to rival our only friend in the whole wide world. Tell you what we could do is if we were to... Oh yeah, we're going to pick Golden Horde and we're going to piece them out in the next war. Or humiliate. Yes, please. And we're just waiting on this thing. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and click it now because I forget when it popped up. We're not at full maintenance, but... should be okay. Not bad. We have a little bit of revolt risk here, now that modifier expired. Rebel factions at 20%, no big deal. Oh man, we just lost the guy that we needed. The guy that was helping us to do these conversions. I don't even know if we're able to convert now. No, we can't. Look at that. Damn, 68%? Burgundy just declared war on France. Seems ballsy. Oh, it's Burgundy plus Castile, who has eaten almost all of Aragon. And yet France is somehow allied with Naples? Alright. Interesting. So, what are we going to do about this conversion thing? Because we have no more guy. I think that this guy would probably pay for himself in the long run. Alternatively, you know what? Let's just not take him. We'll use the money that we save, and we'll spend that on more temples, and then that way less of our income comes from gold, and then the overall amount of inflation we gain should go down. It is increased by 0.2. I remember last time I looked at it was like 0.22 or 0.23, I think. So maybe. Now, ideally, we'd declare directly on you and no guy would just join, but because they won't, we'll declare war on Kazakh. They'll bring in Sibir. Unfortunately, this means that the Timurids will defend. I don't want to fight the Timurids. So, how much longer on this modifier? 1529, 5 years, man. No guy. Is there a diplomatic reputation guy? There's never the guy that you want when you really need him. Well, I guess we just have to wait. I don't want to go to war with the Timurids. That seems suicidal. But hey, even if we're not at war, we are growing. That's one of the great things about colonization, is that it just sort of happens constantly. You know, other countries, hey, look at that, rebels fighting rebels. I think I might just attack them anyway. Oh god, you're such a chicken. Alternatively, if the Timurids would not join, they'd probably come in late, even if they didn't join right away. Oh, I stopped improving relations with Poland. And that is our mission. Also, we might as well insult Golden Horde. A little bit of power projection. Saxony was just annexed by Brandenburg. Does that mean that there are only 6 electors? Yeah, they just annexed an elector. Seems kind of crazy. Whatever you want to do, man, Brandenburg, that's kind of crazy. So you know. Yeah, grain's not that bad. But there are worse trade goods. No, there aren't. Fish. Even fish are better. Trade goods, trade goods. Where's some fish? I think even fish are like 2.5. 0.25. Base of 2.5. Look at that. Yep, grain is the worst. Grain stinks, man. We want more gold mines. I really wanted to go to war this video, but it's looking like it's not going to happen. Hold on, wait, what now? Why did I not get a pop-up about this? Sibir is no longer a vassal? Well, you are totally going to become special interest now, but apparently they are not even allies. I guess the rebels succeeded, or... Oh, you know what it was? Kazakh just had a peace deal. I might have just clicked it right off and not even paying attention to it, thinking it was in some other country. Oirat have ended their war, and they've annulled treaties and released Sibir. Okay! You're mine now. We'll go up to full maintenance, even though I don't think we'll need them. We're going to want to clear that out. The question is, do we vassalize this country? I think that'd make it even harder for us with Kazan. I think we just take the land, honestly. We take the 2 provinces that we can. I mean, we could full annex. It's 2, 2, and 4. But we already have 90... Well, 93% is actually not that terrible. I'm kind of just paused here on this conversion. If I bump stability, we could have positive progress again, but it would still take... Like, what would that be? 31.9 ticks? So, 31.9 times 10 would be 319 months, which would be like 50-something years. We'd have to go up to level 3 stability or get an Inquisitor again. Or, alternatively, get a Star Fort. Even that wouldn't be enough. No, we pretty much would have to do that. I mean, unless there's a policy... Nope, that doesn't affect it. Without an Inquisitor, we can't convert Goldschlager. And Goldschlager's only base tax 2, so there's no way we can convert Tumen. So we'll just ignore that province. I'm going to leave it to you, Kazan, to do all the fighting. Be aggressive. Get him. Hey, prepare defense. This game knows what I like. Oh jeez. Alright. Well, we need to clear out the particularists. Attach to me. Go ahead. Let's make them supportive for just a second. Hopefully they will attach. Yes, they will. Sorry, Uzbek particularists, who have been around since 16 October of 1453. These troops have been guarding this province for 100 years. Damn near. Also, it's nice to see that they're loyal. They have a loyal attitude. Sweet. Well, hey man, it's all you. Go and go siege that stuff down for me, please. Where are you going? Okay, you're going to Tumen? Perfect. And I will take care of these two. Alright, well I'm going to take a break here, but I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Please let me know if we see an Inquisitor anywhere. That would be great. Totally like an Inquisitor right about now. So yeah, I'll see you again in the next video. See you soon.